If you're between 65 and 80 and still doing the 8 things we're about to talk about, you're not just aging well. You might be secretly bionic. Seriously, how most people your age can't say the same. And no, this isn't one of those drink green smoothies and do yoga on a paddleboard videos. We're talking about real signs, the kind that show your body, brain, and spirit are still firing on all cylinders. These signs aren't flashy. They're practical, proven, and surprisingly powerful. Now, don't skip ahead, because the 8th sign is the one most people never think about. Yet it's probably the most important of them all. Before we get rolling, if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that button. It's free, unlike those memory pills that cost $89.99 and taste like old cabbage. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If you don't, type 0, and I'll know I need to bring my A game next time. All right, let's jump in. Sign 1, you can stand on one leg without looking like a drunk flamingo. Balance is one of those things we don't appreciate until we're wobbling like a shopping cart with a wonky wheel. But if you can still stand on one foot for at least 10 seconds without flailing like you're swatting imaginary flies, congratulations. Your nervous system, muscles, and inner ear are still working together like a well-rehearsed band. Meet Margaret, 73. Every morning she brushes her teeth standing on one leg. Why? Because I like a challenge, she says. Also because she read once that brushing your teeth like that sharpens balance and multitasking skills. Balance is more than just staying upright. It's a predictor of brain health, mobility, and even how long you'll live. So next time you're in the kitchen waiting for the microwave, do a little test. No one's watching, probably. Sign 2, you can get off the floor without calling the fire department. Let's face it, if you can get down on the floor and back up without needing a crane, you're in rare company. This skill isn't just about strength, it's about coordination, flexibility, and confidence. Take George, 76. He tripped over his cat one afternoon, classic George, and landed softly on the living room rug. After a moment of embarrassment and the cat's smug look, he got up easily and said, "Well, at least I didn't pull a hamstring." The truth is, being able to rise from the floor is one of the clearest signs of functional independence. It means your body still remembers how to move as a unit. And if it doesn't, a few mobility drills and squats each day can bring it back. Sign 3, you can walk briskly without gasping, like you just ran a marathon. Speed walking isn't just for the mall walkers in matching tracksuits. If you can still walk at a brisk pace without wheezing, your heart, lungs, and muscles are all doing their jobs beautifully. Speed is a secret longevity metric. Studies show that walking pace is directly tied to survival rates. Not just distance, pace. That forward-moving zip says a lot about your overall vitality. Frank, age 78, walks his dog Lucy every morning. When asked about his pace, he grinned and said, "I'll walk fast because Lucy does, and also because she tends to chase squirrels." Next time you're walking, ask yourself, can I pick up the pace and still hold a conversation? If the answer is yes, you're doing great. If not, don't worry, you can work up to it. Just skip the squirrels. Sign 4. You can carry groceries without feeling like you're training for strongman. Can you carry your groceries from the car to the kitchen without stopping to rest on the porch halfway through? If so, that's a big deal. Grip strength is a surprising predictor of overall health. In fact, doctors sometimes use a simple grip test to assess cardiovascular risk and even future mortality. It sounds dramatic, but it's true. Linda, 70, carries her groceries in one trip like it's a badge of honor. 2 gallons of milk in one hand and a watermelon in the other. She says, I don't have time for second trips. Lifting, carrying, and holding on to things. These all involve muscles that protect you from injury and keep your metabolism humming. So don't be afraid to challenge your strength. Just maybe skip the watermelon if you've got stairs. Sign 5. You remember where you put your glasses and they're not on your head. Cognitive sharpness doesn't mean remembering the name of your 3rd grade teacher. Although, if you do, gold star for you. It means remembering appointments, staying oriented, and staying mentally agile. If you're reading books, solving puzzles, or even telling jokes that land, your brain is in good shape. Take Robert, 82. He solves a crossword every morning and plays chess online. I'm not very good, he says, but I'm better than the teenager in Ohio who keeps challenging me. That's brain fitness in action. Even better, memory and clarity can be trained. So keep learning, stay curious, and embrace new skills, like figuring out how to silence those 15 daily phone notifications. Sign 6. You sleep well, and not just in your recliner. Sleep gets weirder as we age. Some people wake up every 2 hours. Others suddenly become morning people, not by choice. And some fall asleep during documentaries and wake up at the credits. But if you're still getting deep, restful sleep, that's a huge win. Quality sleep repairs the brain, rebuilds the body, and balances hormones. Janet, 75, swears by her bedtime routine: chamomile tea, no screens after 8, and a warm bath. I sleep like a log, she says, unless my cat decides it's time to dance on my chest. Good sleep is gold. If you're getting 7 to 8 hours most nights and waking up feeling refreshed, your body is regenerating like it should. If not, look at your routine. It might be time to kick late-night snacking, or finally try meditation, or earplugs, or both. Sign 7. You stay social, and not just with a pharmacy staff. Social connection is one of the strongest indicators of long life. Stronger than exercise, even. If you're regularly talking, laughing, and spending time with others, your brain and heart are thanking you. That doesn't mean you have to throw dinner parties every week. Even small, meaningful connections matter. Arthur, 79, goes to his local diner every Thursday to meet up with the boys, a group of retired teachers who solve the world's problems over coffee and blueberry pie. We don't agree on much, he says, but we agree the pie's worth the trip. If you've got friends, family, or even a good neighbor you wave to, you're feeding your emotional health. Keep it going. Don't isolate. Connection is medicine. Sign 8. You still have a sense of humor, especially about aging. This one's underrated, but vital. If you can still laugh, especially at yourself, you're lightening your mental load, boosting your immune system, and strengthening your heart. Aging isn't always easy. There are aches, doctor visits, and technology that refuses to listen unless you yell at it. But the ability to laugh through it all, that's a superpower. Helen, 80, says, I may not move like I used to, but I can still dance with the best of them in my dreams, and that counts, right? Humor keeps you young, it keeps you resilient, and it reminds you, and everyone around you, that life is meant to be enjoyed, no matter the age. So, if you're doing even a few of these things, you're doing better than most. You're not just getting older, you're getting bolder, stronger, wiser, and yes, maybe a little funnier too. Aging well isn't about looking 40. It's about staying mobile, sharp, connected, and joyful. And if you're not quite there yet, don't worry. These things can all be improved starting today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. Share it with someone you care about, and let us know in the comments which sign you've still got in the bag, or which one you're working on. Until next time, stay well, stay curious, and don't forget to laugh at least once today, even if it's just at your cat.